Black 60. Yeah, but other than that, nah, I'm gonna stick with baby. I ain't going nowhere. Shit, I'm chilling.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, we live. Y'all welcome to another edition of the Elite Mancast. I'm trying to get my lighting right. 'Cause I ain't got no damn light in this hotel. Let me tell you. I got a little bit, but it's a trip. But hey man, y'all gotta realize, man, this topic we got tonight is so major. It's a big topic because a lot of people do it. A lot of people live their life by it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a front for the public. I'm a front for the TV, but I'm a bullshit y'all on the rear end. How about they call them politicians? Let's just call it what it is. We're going to tell you the politicians are the biggest, what do they call it, performative activists there is in the state. They're going to tell you what they're going to do for you, but they don't come through with any of their promises. They always trying to explain to you how they are a part of the community, but they don't never donate to our causes. They just donate to their causes to fill their own pockets. So we have to realize, man, these words that we use, these topics we come up with, it's all about saving all of us, man. It's all about making all of us aware. You know, we show up every week just to show y'all that we're not performing. We're really activists, you know, in our lives, in our day-to-day lives. Even when we're off the screen, we're having conversations with people, we're talking to people, but we don't have to promote it, we don't have to post it. It's just all about reach one, teach one.
Right.
You know? So man, tonight we're gonna have a great conversation about performative activism. And we have to realize that you get the people away from around you that's doing that. You know what I'm saying? So hey man, y'all know we got the panel, we got Mr. Michael, and we got Mr. Slacktivism.
You know, we do what we can.
I never heard of it, but it's real. But yeah, man, Slacktivism, give us something good, man.
How y'all doing? I want to start off with the name.
Yeah.
It's biblical. I'm bullshitting again. No, actually, in the 48 laws of power, law 28, enter action with boldness, conceal your intentions, which means I'm not saying it's okay to lie, but according to the doctrine, you can tell the truth up until the point where you need to lie. So in other words, I don't break the laws, I change them or I bend them. And that's some of the stuff that's going on. Well, that's most of the things that's going on when it comes to politics. And I've done it before when I was in college. I used to sport my Malcolm X hat, knowing damn well white girls was my weakness. I was down for the cause, but
you was red. You wasn't Malcolm. You was red.
Yeah. So that's what we talked about, along with all the hashtags, like Black Lives Matter, and you know, it's pretty much just going into a certain depth, and then you don't know anything else about it.
Yeah.
Or like you mentioned earlier, things with politics. They'll sit there and tell you, yeah, you know, rah, 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 and then all of a sudden they just forget everything.
Yeah. Definitely, man. Crazy.
What you got on it, Mike?
Well, you know, we live in an era where everybody wants to be known as an activist, or they want to be seen standing for something.
Right.
Problem is, very few will actually do anything. It's like they just want to put up a post or say something, but it's like they want to be in the band, so they're jumping on the bandwagon. But can't none of them play an instrument, none of them can sing. So when it comes time to actually perform, they don't show up. But you'll see their posts everywhere. And that's what we're talking about, performative activism. They're performing in front of you, but they're not active. Because activism is all about an action, doing something.
Right.
So you either stand for something or you fall for anything, right?
Right. Yep.
These people, all they're doing is they look like they're standing for something, but they don't know what's going on. They can't tell you anything about the issues. And when it comes time to sacrifice money, time, support, they're nowhere to be found.
Yeah, you're right. When it's time to perform, they need to go grab that bottle of Viagra. Like the men, I'll beat you down tonight. And all of a sudden,
Yep.
3 pumps in, and what happened?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because they eat more meat than they do vegetables, but that's another
Yeah.
topic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of us don't realize, man, when we see these people, like just like you said, the Black Lives Matter movement, it wasn't even about activism. It was just about everybody saying Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
if Black Lives really mattered, we would stick together more. We would
Yeah.
start uniting together to start coming up with a solution so that we can see more and we can have more in this United States of whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because in all actuality, in reality, Black people was on the United States continent first,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
but we just didn't know how to monetize the country because we were not about the money. We were about bartering. We were
Right.
about trading with our friends. We was about loving each other. We had some people come over here and they said they made a system instead of making it a lifestyle. Because Black people, we live a lifestyle. We don't have
Mhm.
systems. And then once we create a system, we'll be better off. So we wouldn't have to be a part of the performative activism. You know what I'm saying? So that's a different topic, but that's still the same thing that we're going through. We're growing through. I'm going to say we're going because growing is continuation, but we're growing through this situation so that we can see a better future. And then pray to God that everybody that's really about that will start to see the difference instead of trying to emulate what other people are doing. We're going to see the
Right.
difference. Then we're going to create our own. And we're going to start having our own. We're going to come bring the Black Wall Street back to America's as a real country, though. We're not going to make it just, Oklahoma. We're not going to make it a state. We're going to make it a United States. But yeah, man, it's like this right here. Performative activism is when someone looks like they care about a cause more than they actually work for it. And we have
Hmm.
so many people that do that. It's like we say, the presidents, the senators, the people who ask you to vote for them, they perform it just so you can vote for them. And then once you vote for them, they don't even do nothing else for you. And that's where
Yeah.
that's where we don't, as people. It's like I was explaining to the baby the other day that the Black community, we don't stand together, and for us like the road work. Like you go in the Latino community, they getting road work done, they getting everything done because they put people in office who's going to actually do something for their community.
Hmm.
But then you got in the Black community, you got Rolls Royce buildings, the Rolls Royce store, the car lots, and you got all these car lots that's expensive, but they're not building the roads up. We still got potholes in the roads. We still got abandoned buildings. We still got all these things that no one is taking care of because these people who told you that, hey, man, you vote for me, I'm going to change this whole community around. But you see no change.
Right.
That's performative activism. That's so much to where it's like every politician you see right now is doing that. And they feel like it's cool because we don't have we don't
Hmm.
we don't make them have repercussions. See, once we
Hmm.
start giving people repercussions, like your child, if there's no repercussions behind all that yelling and screaming, you just
They'll
performing.
keep doing it.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, you performing, man. I'm gonna run all over
Absolutely.
you because you performing.
You're
So why
right.
would I do what you say do? Why would I even be a
Exactly.
part of anything that you say? But that's what we
Yes.
have to. That's what we have to become. Just like what Ice Cube and them was saying when Trump was asking them to let me get your votes. Like, what y'all gonna do for me, man? What y'all gonna do for us?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I'm not promoting you, Donald. I'm just letting you know we on a live right now, but I'm not promoting you. Because that's the biggest thing about these politicians. They want Black people. That's why brought Megan Thee Stallion on stage to do some twerking. Bitch, you just performing. You didn't even claim black. So I wouldn't even vote it. See, but all black people didn't see that interview. All black people didn't see that reality show or whatever she was on that day. She didn't even claim black.
Right.
But y'all talking about a black woman running. That chick don't even claim y'all. So y'all rocking with somebody who don't even claim y'all? Come on, man. Make it make sense, man.
So much to the point they had a because I mean I know you remember when the whole thing was like Chucks and Pearls because she's an AKA.
Right.
A lot of the AKAs didn't even support it because they did their homework on it.
Exactly.
It wasn't
Exactly. That's why you didn't see and that's why you didn't see an AKA on stage.
Right.
You seen a person from the hood who don't know nothing about fraternities, who don't know nothing about none of that, on stage twerking.
Yeah.
What are you twerking for on a politician, on a political campaign?
Yeah. That was crazy.
But then you don't
other performers
that looks
like
more
Fluffy.
performative activism than anything to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
And then when they had Puff Daddy talking about rock the vote.
Yeah.
Oh, he was definitely performing.
So, and the reason he in jail now because he was trying to start a black political party who was not about this nonsense.
Right.
Well, you know, it's just anytime it comes to us, people come around when they need us because they know how powerful we are, especially when we're united in a particular cause. Problem is, once the cause is over, or once they've got what they want, we don't see them again until the next election cycle.
Yeah,
They come around.
again.
They don't even come down in the hood.
Exactly.
I mean, how can you have a politician that say, well, he's from the hood or he's from the city, but the only time you see him is maybe a couple of months before election. Otherwise, you don't hear nothing about him. You don't see him for sure. He don't come to any other community gatherings and stuff like that. So then he ain't about you. But when he needs your vote, he shows up. I can't support that.
For attention. Yeah. I need you to support me for this attention.
And then they ain't even about your causes.
No.
I mean, they talk about
he's gonna hear you out, but he's not gonna activate anything that you're speaking about.
Right. It goes in one ear and out the other.
Thank you.
And 9 times out of 10, he'll change the subject before you finish the conversation. Because he ain't interested. It's all about him. And that's what performative activism is. It's all about me. Yeah. It's like you got people that go out, they doing donations, they doing food drives, getting school supplies and stuff for the kids. But then all you see is them in the photo. You don't see nothing. They ain't talking about nothing else the rest of the year. They got nothing to do with the homeless, or how to fix the problem with the homeless, how to keep kids in school, how to help them with after school programs, not donating. They're not doing anything. But when they need the attention, you see them right there. This is what we doing. And they face all in the camera. You can barely even see. You're trying to feed a homeless person, but you don't even want to touch him. No fist bump, no nothing. But I'm doing this. If you got to show me that you're doing it, then you ain't doing nothing but performing. That's just like a person who try to tell you, I'm the boss, I'm the boss. Well, if you're the boss, you shouldn't have to tell me. I can see it through your actions.
Right.
So if you about what you say, I can see it through your actions. I don't need you to show up and be on the camera in order to do what you're going to do.
Because see, that's the difference between a boss and a leader.
Exactly.
Yeah, the boss is going to talk loud, not say nothing. But a leader is not saying nothing, but his actions are loud.
Exactly. That's it. That is the point.
And yeah, that's why we show up every week, because we're leaders. We're out here leading a community of people who want to hear the information, who want to be a part of a change, who want to be a part of progress. But you have so many people of our color, of our nature, who wants to stay in that same loop of entertainment. Just keep entertaining me, man. Make me laugh. I don't want to do all that I don't want to do all that y'all got going on.
Don't want to have to think about nothing.
I don't
That's
want to
it.
have to. I'm a YN as an adult. I'm a big YN.
Yeah, miss your calling.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
what
but see,
that's how
go
they
ahead.
work though. That's how they work, man.
Because when it comes to activism, you see, activism says that something is wrong,
Right,
but true activism says, how do I fix it? Let me get out
right,
here and fix the problem. Not
right.
just let me look like I'm doing something, not just reposting what somebody else is posting.
Yeah.
It's like, when the Black Lives Matter movement happened, it was a
Yeah,
good thing, but as soon as they started talking about Blue Lives Matter, Black lives just took a back seat. It's like,
yeah.
why? Why would you slow down because they started to promote something else, taking the view off of you? All you had
Yeah.
to do was push even harder. We're not saying that blue lives don't matter, but blue lives ain't being taken.
Blue
Black
lives
lives
is
are.
definitely not being
So
taken.
what the hell? So
I bet
why
that would have
would
been.
that? Hmm?
Yeah, that
Go
would have
ahead.
been more. That would have been more of a reality conversation right there.
Yeah, because it really ain't about it's just us. Because anything we do basically represents the entire community, not just blacks. That's Chinese, Hispanics, and everybody, even women.
Right,
Because the civil rights movement was never just about blacks. Nothing we've ever done was just about us. It's always benefited everybody from
right.
the LGBTQ and on through all the different things. It helped everybody, not just us. So we can never do something to say, oh, it's just about black lives. No, it's about all
Mhm.
lives. But all lives ain't being taken at an alarming rate like it is black lives. And
Yeah,
that's what they want to take away from. Oh, we don't want that issue to be out there. So, oh, blue lives matter. How many cops walk out on the street and get killed in a month? Hardly any. So
but
the two don't correlate. But those
yeah, I
people
like
who are always posting Black Lives, if they were really about the activism, then they would have doubled down even harder instead of
I
just
like
letting
that.
everything just waste away.
Yeah, Mike, I like all of that. But you know what the biggest problem is?
Hmm,
We lazy and learning.
true that. Absolutely. We are.
We don't want to
That is a
learn nothing
problem.
new. We want to be entertained. We don't want to learn nothing new.
Yeah. And every topic that we've had in the month of March, for some
Yeah,
reason, all boils down to the same point because it's all about being conformative, having a colonized mindset. All of this stuff plays a part because you're so deep into it that you can't get out of your own way.
wow,
So it's like, how can you be active in anything when you're standing in your own way?
wow,
See, it looks good, but what are you actually doing?
that part. Yeah, that's why I tell you, man. It's a lot of people that that inbox me, and then it's people that just have a conversation with me, like, bro, what do you think about this, and what do you think about that? And it's like, what we have to do. I'm not going to be the type of guy that's going to film this guy asking me a personal question. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I'm not looking for the glory in that fashion. I'm looking for the to be able to say, hey, man, I know, or for not even for me to say. But for the person that I'm having a conversation with to say, hey, bro, nah, Keith really helped me with this one. It's like when I didn't see when I seen my children taking a different, well, the ones who do still pay attention. I still got kids who don't pay attention, but the ones who do pay attention, we have a conversation, we have a dialogue now to where it's like, oh, we can really have a real conversation about helping each other, about the politics or about performative activism. Are you really outside doing what you say you're doing? Or are you really
Right.
just being a chick who's just like trying to be close to me? Or are you being my son that's trying to be close to me? just so you can get something. Because I tell my kids, no, you past a certain age, I'm not giving you crap. If I don't feel like you need it, you start telling me, oh, daddy, I need my rent paid. But say, man, you knew that 30 months, 3 months, 30 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not finna perform for you. I'm not finna be your savior because you grown. You keep telling me you grown. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
ain't finna be, it's not finna be a performative activism with me. Oh yeah, I take care of my kids. No, I don't take care of none of their grown selves unless they really, really need it. And that's a lot of our problems today. We give more than we supposed to.
Yeah.
Because if you say you grown, if you say you a certain, once you pass a certain age, oh man, I know it. I'm good. Okay, well let me
Yep.
see what good. Let me see what grown look like on you. Let me see how that look on you.
Absolutely.
Because my mama and daddy dead. So who I'm gonna tell mama, hey mama, give me some money. I can't say nothing like that. My big sister need my help too, because she disabled right now. You know, it's like you have to remember who you are as a person and just say, hey man, you know, I'm gonna be this person regardless of whoever, you know, of whatever circumstances or this or that. That's like Rizla Islam. That man said he's been active since he was 10. It's like 19 Keys, giving speeches since he was 10, 9 years old. You got to remember,
Mm-hmm.
these type of people, when they've been active in the community, I'm talking about a real community, to where it was about Crips and Bloods. It was about Black Power. It was about the Black Panther Party. It was a real Rodney King type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they are really active out there at a very young age. At 10 and 9, I wasn't thinking about trying to promote motherfucker. I wasn't trying to promote no activism. I had not a clue.
Nah.
I applaud these gentlemen. I applaud these men because these dudes are the type of guys who can lead the country.
Yeah.
You know, we do a show every week, but we're not in the community walking with a million other people talking about, hey man, we gotta listen to I want y'all to check this out. Y'all sign this petition, y'all do this. I ain't gonna say I'm doing it. So I ain't gonna perform for you on that level. But I know
Mm-hmm.
this right here, performative activism is this also, knowing exactly what's going on right now. I'm in the aware stages to where I can have a conversation and tell you, hey man, in my knowings of the lifestyle that I've experienced, I see you doing this, and I see you changing the narrative by doing this. If you connect people, it's like we all got connected through a MLM.
Mm-hmm.
So once you connect us, now look what we transformed into.
Yeah.
People who do a self-development podcast, people who bring awareness to situations that's not being talked about.
Right. That's true.
We're making a
That's true.
difference, man. It might not be in 2026, but in 2030, who's to say? 20 million people ain't watching us talking about, say, man, that really makes sense now.
Yeah.
And you have
That's
to
true.
meet people, where they at. Everybody's not going to be on the same page as what we're doing right now. And I'm not looking for you to, but I'm not going to be a politician either.
Right.
I'm not going to tell you I'm going to do something and not do it.
That's it.
If we say, hey, all three of us say, hey, we'll be back next week, and then we don't show up next week.
Everybody looking. Well, what happened?
Well, what happened? I thought y'all was being activists. We can't.
You know, a lot of it. I know we don't talk about religion a lot, but a lot of when it comes to performative activism, starts with their religion or with, well, I'll say their religion because their religion is not my religion.
Well, let's
I
say a
tell people all the
spirituality.
time. Yeah,
How about
because I don't believe in religion. And
right,
people ask
right,
me, well, why don't you believe in religion? And it's because religion is just to control the masses. That's
exactly.
them telling you that you can get everything you want, everything you deserve after you die. But why can't I have it now?
Yeah,
There's nothing that says that I can't. I had
yeah.
somebody talking about religion. They trying to preach to me, and I'm like, well, what religion? What religion was Jesus Christ? So if you believe in Jesus Christ, what religion was he? He was a
No,
Christian. No. How
he
can
was
he be a
not.
Christian? If Christianity means Christ's life, it's based off of his life and actions.
No,
So
if
how could he be?
Christianity was born in 1960, I mean 49 or 48 or something like that, how can he be a Christian if it was born in 48? If it was inducted
Exactly.
into the world in 1948?
Right.
1948.
And see, nobody thinks about that. But everybody, oh, I'm a Christian. I'm this, I'm that. But then you don't even live the life of a Christian.
No,
I was
no.
telling
Yeah.
somebody, look, the only thing that I've ever seen that made sense to me is like reading all these different religious books, like the Quran, the Bible, the Torah, the I Ching, all of these different books. The only thing that I see that makes sense with all of them is live by the golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated, and that's all you need to do. Because you cannot sin against your fellow man if you're treating him the way you want to be treated. That's
Yeah,
the only thing that really matters. But
right.
oh, you gotta pray, you gotta go to church, you gotta do all these Hail Marys and shit. No. And this is the stuff, I mean, I can never be religious. I'm definitely spiritual. People ask me, do you believe in God? Yes. God has shown
Yeah,
himself plenty of times because I know I should have been dead. And I
right.
know exactly the time that he put his hands in and kept me from dying.
Yeah,
But do I go to church every Sunday? I only last time I stepped into church was at a funeral.
yeah.
And that's the only time I go to a church. Because I don't need somebody that's doing worse than me trying to tell me how to be better to get to heaven. I believe heaven is right here on earth.
Hey, I'm gonna give you
So,
this game. This game right here. Country Wayne
mhm,
said this right here on an interview with Ti. He said, "If your prayers ain't being answered, why would I want to go to your church? You gotta have an offering every week for money.
mhm,
You gotta
because you
ask
need to
us
get the
for the
roof
money
fixed.
every week, and you the one who giving us the message to the. Come on, man. Why we gotta have an
Yep.
offering every week? If you the master, if you the one who we coming to listen to, you should be giving us game on how to get the money.
Hmm.
But you gonna ask us for our money every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I ain't going to that. I don't want to sign up for that. Thank you, but
No.
no thank you.
And that is actually performative activism. They
Performative
trying to
act.
activate you to go to heaven, but where are they teaching you? You got snakes in the pulpit and the holes in in the damn choir. What
With
the
who
hell?
offering hoes?
Who, who want the free to feel?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a
Like,
minute. He came
man.
back when you said them hoes. What happened?
What church offering hoes?
Boy, that boy
Oh
came back
man.
on the screen when you said
Quit.
hoes. Who said something about hoes?
Mm. Oh shit.
That is too funny. But no, man, the core idea of performative activism is I want to be seen, instead of someone who really cares. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, quit trying to be seen in this
Right.
world. You know, I'm like the producer. I'm gonna let that guy perform all day. He's the rapper. He's got it. I'll sit in the background and make him sound good. I have his volume right. I have the beats right. I have the songs right, the words right. I mean, I have everything sounding so clear for him to perform. I don't want to be the performer. I want to be the guy in the background who's bringing awareness to the people who really needs to hear something. So if I'm out here
Hmm.
on the front line saying, "Hey, man, I'm gonna be the change that y'all looking for," I can't do that. All I
Right.
can do is I'm gonna be the best that I can be, but at the same time, I'm going to study the information that I need to study so that I can pass on the correct information, not the right information, but the correct information. Because there's a difference between right and being correct.
Mm-hmm.
Because if a person tell a lie 1,000 times, it's true to them.
Yeah. Yep.
It's their truth.
Yeah, absolutely. And they have it down pat. Like,
I'm talking about they done repeated it 1,000 times.
yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
And we see it every day.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, here goes some signs. I got some signs of performative activism. And they usually sound, you usually notice things like loud online, but absent offline.
Mm-hmm.
More concerned about being judged than helped. You hear people have a conversation about, man, I don't want nobody to look at me like that. What difference does it make if they look at you like anything?
Right.
They not your business, man. Your business is to help the people that you said you want to help. Oh, they gonna look at me crazy if I get up in front of the crowd. Who told you that? You know, so more was temporary outrage. Black Lives Matter, prime example. Temporary outrage when the topic is trending. COVID. Oh, we got to shut down because of some virus. You outraged only while they're saying COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't do nothing about it. So using cause to build a status or identity. And a lot of people do that. No real risk, cost, or commitment involved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Low startup fee.
Low startup.
That's it.
For $9.99, the first month I give it to you for $9.99.
Yeah.
But when you subscribe,
there's more.
Yeah, when you subscribe, it's $24.99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
And then they also have rainbow washing.
What?
Corporations had to adopt, or they chose to adopt the rainbow theme logos, like when they was putting it on beer, and you had a whole baseball team that like, bro. I had so many friends, straight friends, that put that rainbow flag up on their Facebook post, like with the frame. I'm like, really, bro? Man, you know what I'm saying? I don't, and I really don't care about what you're saying. Go ahead.
Right. Yeah. Leave me out.
Yeah.
It's real, man.
It's just about standing on what you believe.
Yeah,
but
and I don't judge. Well, I lie. I judge
how about
the fuck
this?
out of people.
How about this? Y'all hear
prejudge,
it every day
everything.
on social media. Oh, I stand on business.
Mm-hmm. What
Now
business
everybody's
is that?
standing on business now.
Yeah.
But in real life, in their real life,
I'm 10
they don't care about what's going on in America.
Yeah.
Right. They don't.
Me, myself, I don't care about what's going on in the United States, but I care about what's going on in Miami, Florida.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because these are the only things that will affect me in 2029.
Mm-hmm.
What the congressman is doing, what the city councilman is doing. The president's business has never affected any of us.
Right.
If you're not selling drugs and killing people, it ain't affected you, man. In real time.
Might I impede? Even when I was the president, he didn't bother me.
No.
I didn't bother him. He didn't bother me.
People talking about, oh, but he making the gas prices go up. What if he didn't do nothing and the gas prices went up?
Right.
Whose fault would it be then? Who do you get to blame then? You just mismanaging your money.
Thank you. Because I was just going to say that.
Yeah. You the ones who mismanage your money. You don't put your money. You don't do right by your money.
That stuff did not affect me whatsoever. Man, the price of gas going up. You still got to go to work, don't you?
Yeah.
You still have to buy this. You still have to buy that. So what does the price of gas have to do with anything?
Nothing.
Hey, you ain't gonna stop buying it.
No.
So why complain about it?
I'm saying
I
when the
want to
price
see,
of
yeah,
coke
that's
went
what I was
up.
about to say. Let me see you stop buying the gas because it's going up.
Yeah. You gonna
Quit
start walking
complaining
to
about
work?
things you can't change. Do not complain
Exactly.
about nothing that you can't change. Live your life and manage your money in a correct manner. That way you don't have problems, man. Because see, only problem that people really have is they don't want to be truthful to themselves.
Yeah. But that's because they're always trying to point the finger and blame
Right.
somebody else.
Thank you.
Stop blaming other people for your issues.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's it. Everything begins with you. Nobody else.
If you had some money saved
Yeah.
up, you wouldn't be talking about this gas price, man.
No, not at all.
True that. True that.
Because you'd be like, because see, the first time, oh, I can't go out of town. It's a problem. I can't take my trip. It's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do
It's
what we're
always gonna
supposed to
be
do,
some
man.
kind of problem.
And the
Yeah.
thing is, though, they have a thing called a Roth IRA. If you put 10 to 20,000 in it, you can get yourself back 3,000 every month. So why
Wait a
wouldn't you
minute.
pay
Say that again.
yourself? Roth IRA.
Right. I
IRA.
know the
Yeah.
IRA. I know.
Yeah. You put 20,000 in there, you get yourself 3,000 every month.
Got you. I
So
was misunderstanding you at first. Got you. Yeah.
that's compounding interest. That's why you don't see white people working, man.
Right.
Well, I ain't gonna say all white people. I'm gonna say you see the right people.
You
I'm
know,
gonna say
right.
that's why you don't see certain people working because they know
Right.
where to put their money at to where they don't have to. They can get a return. That's like me buying dividend stocks. You see what I'm saying? I buy dividend stocks. Once I get up to $3,000 or $4,000, I'll be getting $800, $600 every month out of the right dividend stocks.
Yeah.
Right.
If I get $600 to $800 a month for compounding interest off of these dividend stocks, and the dividend stocks pay you every 30 days or every quarter, you
90.
know what I'm saying? However it goes. But at the same time, I have to learn where to put my money in the correct way so that
Exactly.
I won't be out here performing,
Right.
showing out for the gram or showing out for Facebook. Oh boy, look what I'm balling.
Yeah. And
And
those
me,
posts they end real quick too.
right. That's why I only put it on my story. You get 24 hours of me balling. If you didn't catch the story, that's it.
You missed it.
Yeah.
If you
Right.
didn't catch it, hey man, you know, because I'm not on here for the show. I'm on here for the knowledge. I'm on here for the putting some things. I'm what they say back in the hood. We used to call it putting paint where it ain't. I'm gonna put a stain on your brain. Yeah, I'm gonna give you some game that you ain't heard before. Those were the real G's in our neighborhood. They gave us some knowledge that really benefited us.
Yeah.
You see, that's what you call an original gangster. I'm gonna give you some real game. I ain't gonna give you some things that's gonna bring you just some pain. I'm gonna give you some things that's gonna bring you some change. And I mean changing mentally, physically, pocket wise, all that.
Yeah.
People don't realize the
That's
word
it.
pimp means paper in my pocket. Paper in my pocket. That's what a pimp is. He gonna put that paper in his pocket. If it's a document of knowledge, if it's a document of currency, it's still going in his pocket.
True.
We don't see that no more. Everybody wants to be, oh boy, look at it. I got a rack. I got 50 racks. I got a backpack full of money. You got all these. You just campaigning, man.
That's it.
But you're not making no changes, man. Stop the campaign. Make the change. Nobody cares nobody cares about what you got. And if you
You're
go
just
around the
looking for
wrong people,
validation.
if you go around the wrong people showing what you got, they go to rob you.
Yeah.
Hey, didn't that happen about a year ago? Somebody doing this. I got this. They showing all this money. They got kidnapped.
on live. Yeah, they was live.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he told his location. I'm in your hood. I'm showing you, boy. I ain't scared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey man, give my money back. Give my no. You about
Yeah.
that, man. There's too many performers, man. So real
It really
activism
is.
often looks like this right here. Showing up consistently, which we do every week. We show up
Mm-hmm.
consistently. Helping one person. That's real activism. You don't have to help 20, 30 people. You help one
Come
person at a
on.
time. You know what I'm saying? You make the
Mm-hmm.
calls, even if you don't make the calls, if somebody calls you. Because a lot of times people call you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I have a
Right.
young lady, I had met her on social media. We from the same neighborhood, but this young lady has always been there and has always had questions. He's always confided into me into some things. We've made a friendship. I only met her one time in life.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But she's not the only one. It's multiple people who I've never met, like 3 or 4 people, and I have conversations with these people all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to remember your presence, the words you speak, it really makes a difference in somebody's life. The
Yeah.
people
Sure.
who really want it. You see what I'm saying? So it's not about
Right.
me touching 20 and 30 people every time we turn on this program. And it's not about either one of you doing the same thing. It's about us
Right.
teaching one person or reaching one person and
Right.
say, hey, you know what? You know, I can help you with that.
Yes,
Because
sir.
you did the homework, Mike. You did the homework, slacktivism. You did the homework. So when they come to you, you done already did the research. You're not giving them
Right.
false information.
Facts.
True.
That's the beauty of it.
That's
You know
true.
what I'm saying? So yeah, man, those are the things. Now they got another one on here that I really don't. I'm a question, put a question mark by because it says voting, and voting to me, it has to have meaning to it.
Well, voting, they used to say that every vote counts. But in the last few years, in the last couple of elections,
They
they've
showed
been
you.
showing that it don't. It really don't.
Nah, it don't.
Because like how well, I didn't want to get into politics, but just with the last one, how in the hell is it that every year that I can remember when it came to elections, what around midnight, 1 in the morning, they coming up with the final tally. Sometimes you don't know who won until the next day. But
Right.
this time, a couple of hours after the voting stations closed, it was already decided.
Mm.
No,
It's
I
actually
don't
true though.
believe it.
It's true because they just have more people counting the votes, so they kind of sped up the process so they can get it done faster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
that
that's my
sounds
truth.
good. I still don't believe it
Oh, I don't believe it
because
either, but that's my truth.
yeah, it sounds good, and they're gonna tell you what they want to make you think what they want you to think. But it's a lot of things going on when you watch what's going on. You can't let it stop you from doing what you want to do,
Right.
but things are just not the way they used to be. And in
Nah.
order to be active now, you actually got to get out and do something. Because talking about it don't get it done.
Well, you don't even have to get out. Just like me and Jasmine Crockett in Texas, I donated
Hmm.
to her cause. You feel me? Just to see if she could. I
Hmm.
gave her $50 to see, to see her be in office. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't have to be outside jumping around. You just
Right.
have to find the right people, like Rizza Islam. He's the one who's making products. 19 Keys, they're making products. I promote the product, or I don't promote them, but I pay my money to the cause of their product.
Right.
So that's me being a part of the
You're
activism.
supporting.
I'm
Yeah, you're
supporting their
supporting.
movement. I just like
Exactly.
these guys here, EYL,
Yeah, you
feel
are.
me? Assets over
Yep.
liability. I support the people who I believe or who I know can make a real difference in the lives of our community.
And they are.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be outside because it's like a loaf of bread. It's more than one brand on the shelf,
Yeah.
but it's all loaves of bread. It's still bread,
Yep.
still toilet paper, still multiple toilet paper brands. All we have to do is find somebody who has a brand new idea and push theirs until we come up with
Yeah.
our own.
Yeah. And
Because it's like when Alejandro made the barbecue sauce, when you made the book,
mhm,
I got to get a book too, Mike. My fault. I apologize. I seen some money for the book.
no
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what we do, man. We support the businesses that's making a change in the community. If we
Yep.
don't support black businesses, we're not even doing our part.
And then you have to
True.
support the right black business because a lot of them, I mean, but and it doesn't matter the race. A lot of them are just out for money. They're out for, it's like they have different motives.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah, I'm gonna support a business that's about progress, about
yes,
making a
yes,
difference.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as like I supported yours. I don't eat barbecue sauce,
Right.
but I used to. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
I love some barbecue sauce,
Hmm?
but then what I did with your barbecue sauce, I mixed it off into it with another ingredient. You see what I'm saying?
hmm
So now it got the flavor of barbecue sauce, but I ain't just poured the barbecue sauce on it.
Right.
So I did me a little mixture with yours. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I do something with people, if I buy somebody's product, I want it to be pretty much vegan almost. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But hey, if it do got something in it that I'm not agreeing with, I'll still mix it up.
Hmm?
But let me put a little bit with this right here. I'm gonna make that work with what I got going on, so that I'm not
Yeah.
performing. I'm still being active in your movement.
Right.
Because
Right.
we're not active in black people's movement. It does matter about race because we keep on bringing up everybody else's race, and we're not making us move. Our needles ain't moving.
Right.
I appreciate when the white community help us out by buying our product, but if we keep buying their product, they not gonna always look out. It's like we
No.
give them our vote. We keep voting for the white man, but he's not helping us out. We
Hmm?
voted for a black man, and he didn't help us out. So who do we vote for? They steady telling us,
Well.
hey man, we're gonna look out for the black community. The black community is very necessary. And then as soon as we vote for them, they disappear.
Disappear. Yep.
Hmm?
So I can't say that it's not about me helping another black man out. I can't say that. I got to help. I don't care if 5 of them ghosted me. I got
hmm
ghosted by 10, 20 white men already. So why I can't get ghosted by 20 black men? But at
Right.
least I'm doing my part with the black man, though.
Hmm?
Exactly.
I'm pushing the black man. I'm pushing the black man. I don't care if he ghosts me 10 more times, but I'm going to keep pushing him because I've been ghosted by these so-called realists.
Right.
Yep.
So why can't I be ghosted by somebody who got something brand new going on?
Right. Somebody look like you at least.
At least look
Right.
like me. Or if you look like me, you're not supposed to be doing this. Nah, bro. Yeah, you are. Because you don't know everything. You brand new in this politician race too. Or you brand like Jasmine Crockett. She didn't win because she felt like they snuffed her. She didn't win
hmm
because her mouth is too strong.
Yeah.
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 She
You
had a
can't
lot
talk
of
how you
money
want to
put
talk.
against her.
Yeah, you
She had
can't
a
talk how you
lot of
want to
money
talk.
that was put up against her. You're right.
It's like that
But
other black guy
she
who
was
passed
right.
away.
That's the
Definitely.
thing.
Definitely
She
was
was
right.
right. What she said and the way she brought it across.
Yeah.
She had that black girl flavor. But and it's
Not in
sad that
this,
she didn't win. But
not in this America.
that
They
don't
not
mean
gonna
that
let
she
you be
can't run
right.
again. Nah.
Every year I run if I was
Nah.
her. Because
Yeah.
eventually you know what's gonna happen.
She gonna get back.
She gonna get paid. She gonna win.
Yeah. She got in the one time, so why it can't happen again?
That part.
I feel
Well,
like if I can do it
she was
once, I
going
can
for a
always do it
different.
again.
She was going for a different thing this time, but it just goes back to performative activism. But real activism, that's what I'm talking about. And like I
Yeah.
say, we can donate to a cause without having to be on the forefront. You know what I'm saying? As long
Right.
as you donate to somebody black who you believe in, I really do know that that will sit better in your heart than voting for a white man who you know ain't finna do nothing for you.
Right. That's true.
You know that man ain't finna make a change in your life
Hmm.
because he's the president or he's the senator. He's the city councilman. He ain't finna make, city councilman, man. That's who we need to be really paying attention to.
Right.
We sitting up here worried about what Donald Trump doing. The presidents ain't never made a change in your life. Like I say, unless you selling dope and killing people and all of that. That's the only time the president see you. But if you're a working class person who don't have the mindset to grow further than just a job, you ain't gonna be bothered, man. Yeah.
Well,
All you gonna be doing is just doing what they say do anyway.
hmm. There's some truth to that.
Yeah, I
But
know.
I
I
think
know it
at
ain't
least
always true. Right, I
with
know it ain't
this
always.
one, because all these things that he's trying to roll back, those are going to be they got real world consequences. Just like this war in Iran, eventually it's going to be boots on the ground. Then what happens? They're going to invoke the draft. Now these kids of ours are going to be the first ones on the front line getting
My
drafted.
brother, my
That
brother. Let
affects
me
us.
let me let me stop you right there, because if you invoke boots on the ground and trying to draft people, boy, these young boys ain't about that.
Hmm.
You can't even make these young boys go to school right now. How you gonna make them go to a war that ain't even their business? You think they won't die for that?
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a
Yeah,
question. Now they talked about they were trying to get the illegal aliens out or the criminal element of illegal aliens, but then they start picking up people off the street going to where they work. Ain't got nothing to do with crime, but they're supposedly illegal, right? Now, if they invoke a draft, that's federally legal. That means that any black dude walking on the street, they can pull over, check your ID. If you
Mike.
of age and you got a draft notice, you can be taken into custody and dropped off at an induction center.
You remember Muhammad
You
Ali?
can change the country. Yeah,
Do you
he
remember
fought
Muhammad
against it and he
Ali?
went to jail for it. Yeah,
What
I
you think
do.
these young boys gonna do? You think these young boys finna go to war? Man,
Not everybody's going to do it,
I'd sit in jail before y'all take me over there, man.
but not
The jails
everybody's
would be
going to do it.
full.
You
The
might have
jails
some,
would, man, you
but
can't
not
tell me that these
everyone.
young boys ain't going to jail before they go to the war.
Yeah.
These
Well,
young boys go to jail.
I
They
know
go to
how
jail
many
for
hard ass
anything.
young boys do shit on the street, but then when they talk about jail, they snitching on everybody. So they
So
ain't
what
got the
they,
heart to not go.
but not all of them. I know a bunch
Exactly.
of young,
Not all
yeah,
of
I
them are
know a
gonna
bunch of
go, but
young
not
boys that
all of them
don't
gonna
care about
run.
jail. I got some
I'm
homeboys that
sure.
they grown and they still going to jail. That's the sad part. I got
Yeah.
some grown niggas. I got some grown ass friends that's still
And the
going to jail.
billion,
So I'm not going to agree
which
with
I actually
all
see
of
it.
them doing the draft. But let me say this to you too: when the ICE went to picking on people, they picked on the weak.
Yeah,
They
they
didn't come
did.
in Chicago, or they didn't go into any inner city neighborhood with them young boys with them sticks and them switches. They didn't go mess with them.
Right.
You got to remember who they messing with, man. They are performing, brother.
Yeah, this is
Now
true.
go. If y'all
They
really
are.
want somebody, if you really an ICE agent and you talking about you trying to find an immigrant who's a criminal, go mess with them
Go where the
Venezuelans.
criminals are.
Go to the criminals.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
But they didn't do that. They
Right. They
picking
went
on
to
white
schools.
women.
They went to
They killing
workplaces.
white women and they killing reporters. They didn't do
Yeah.
nothing real to me. That's why I don't look at ICE or the police or the federal. I don't look at none of them as real. ATF, them probably about the only real ones I done seen in this whole environment, in this whole makeup, man. They not performing. The ATF ain't performing. ICE agents, they performing.
Yeah.
Because Donald Trump is performing. They supervisor is performing.
I agree.
They not real. Because if you're a real ICE agent and you talking about all this tough talk, now go over there with them young boys. We got them switches. They're gonna get you some business. That's gonna give you something to do. Yeah, I'm gonna give you something to do, man. You bring that business over here. Let me show you what we doing over here. Oh, y'all got a gun? Hey, look what we got. But we got some things that ain't got no serial numbers on them. And we'll disappear on y'all because we keep a hoodie on too. Riding these old scooters down the street. They keeping hoodies on.
Yep.
They got these little scooters down the street now with the mask on. You don't even know what they doing, man. No, man,
Right.
it's different. Yeah, it's the difference, man, in what's real and what's fake, man. These boys here, man, they not even playing, man. But the ICE agents, look where
All
they at
I'm
now.
saying
They
is
in the
that in this
airport.
day and age,
Yeah,
what this president is doing is going to touch our lives in one way or another.
I don't believe it. I just can't believe it. Only
I
way it's
know they
gonna touch
pushing
our
for
life
age.
is they're gonna have us spending more money on rent. But you got to realize something. Since
When
we
that
was
happens
little,
anyway.
since we was young, the rent has went up before Donald Trump was president. The gas has
True.
went up before Donald Trump was president. He wasn't even president when all this shit was going up.
True.
You think America is really built on what he's doing right now? Say, man, they had this stuff planned 40 years ago. What Donald Trump is doing is garbage. He's destroying America.
Yeah.
As
That I
far
agree with.
you know, trying to grow this country, them Bushes, the dad and the son, yeah, they had a real plot. They had a real plan. This boy ain't got no plan. So that's why it looks clumsy. That's why it looks a mess right now, because he don't have a real plan.
But wasn't
See,
Project 25 a real plan?
when Daddy Bush was president, he gave the same plan to the son. That's why their wars were executed properly. This boy don't have no plan. He's performing. He's a character in a world of fucking performers. He's not real, dude. And anything that he's doing, we won't be affected by it until 10 or 20 years from now. And by that time, I pray to God that I have enough money to where I won't be affected by nobody, because I can come and go inside this country, come in and out this country and live how I want to live.
Dual passport, baby. Let's go.
Dual fan sport, hard rock bets, all that.
Yes.
Hey, I'm hustling, man. And any hustler in America, bro, we ain't never been affected by them people, man.
Shit, no, I can go and come as I please.
Man, you got to be a hustler out here, man. Them the only ones who don't get affected. In the 80s, Ronald Reagan. Only reason we was affected by Ronald Reagan and his wife, because Nancy was the one who was telling the people, lock them dope boys up.
Yep.
Then Hillary came back doted with the Patriot Act. Lock the boys up. If they come in here 2 or 3 times, give them more time. These are the only things that's fake. But now the dope game is dead. But we got other ways of hustling, which is called the stock market. We've learned the stock market. You got to learn what's making money to where you if I do pay taxes only on what y'all gave me, man, but I'm still making this compound interest. That's why I told you about the Roth IRA. You put 10 to 20,000 in a Roth IRA, you getting $3,000. You pay your bills, and that money's still compounding. You ain't got to be affected by none of this crap that they got going on, man. We playing their game now. What Barry White told you, I'm playing your game, baby. If you keep thinking about your game and I'm gonna get a job or I'm gonna be an entrepreneur, no, I'm gonna hustle like y'all hustling. Look at Nancy Pelosi. She don't even want to run no more. She done made so much money off in the stock market. See, we gotta look at the people who really making real money. Not these ones out here talking about it, man. We got a lot of performers out here, man. That's why we talked about the black boule is real, bro. The black boule ain't nothing but a bunch of entertainers, the Jay-Z's, the Beyonce. These people ain't got no power.
A bunch of gatekeepers.
If I was Jay-Z and I got $1 billion, man, I'm gonna just dump it in my neighborhood. Here, bro. Man, y'all take 10 million. Do whatever y'all gonna do with it, man. Really, I ain't gonna say do what you want to do with it. I'm gonna structure something to where every black person in that community is gonna benefit from it. Not white people, not the community. I want every black person to benefit from it. See, that's how you know they don't have real power. They are performing. And like I say, if ICE was really real, if they gonna try to start that old just bringing people into the war, they ain't gonna do it, bro. They ain't gonna do it. Them young boys ain't gonna them young boys don't even listen to their mama. You think they gonna listen to this motherfucking police officer? Bro, please. They don't tell you about the police that's getting shot at in Cali. They don't tell you about the police that's getting shot at in Chicago. They used to tell you about the ones getting shot in New York, but they don't tell you about them people getting shot, bro. Police getting shot, for real. But hey, man, we done had a great conversation, y'all. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's been real. Yeah. So I'm gonna go first on this one. Let me check this out. Performative activism is public concern without private commitment. That's all I'm gonna say.
True that. True that. Selectivism, you want to go or you want me to go?
I got it. I'm just gonna say the most potent weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed.
True that.
Yeah, right there.
It's absolutely true.
What you got in your fortune cookie?
What I'm gonna say. All right. I'm just gonna say something simple like, if it costs you nothing, changes nothing, and stops when the spotlight fades, it was never activism. It was just a performance.
It was just a performance. True that. And that's the biggest thing right there, man. You got a lot of people that just performing. They're not trying to change anything. They're not trying to make a difference. And that's why I tell you, I can't believe that somebody gonna come make these young boys change unless it's us. We are the kings. We are the people. It's like I was listening to a dude on the podcast. He said, a king is a type of man who already has rulership and he's already has plans for his kingdom. A king ain't just because he's a man or a leader ain't somebody that we talked about leaders and bosses earlier. The boss is going to be the one who's doing the performance. The leader is going to be sitting in the background giving people the game. Hey man, this is how we're going to do it. This is how we're going to run this company. This is how we're going to make this company move into a high. That's why they hire. It's like Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes saved Marvel when he did that movie Blade.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? He made them billions of dollars. They was bankrupt. I can't remember the other one. I don't know if it was Will Smith. It was another actor. But they saving these companies, but they don't get the recognition, man.
Right.
So you got to realize something, man. We are way more valuable than anybody. You got a whole world trying to be black. When you when you know your power, quit giving them power. Know your power. Don't tell me what Donald Trump gonna do to America. Tell me what you gonna do to Donald Trump.
Can't do that.
Who can't?
Especially not on the line.
Who can't? Oh wait, yeah, I wouldn't do it online. Yeah, I wouldn't. You're
What
right.
you gonna
I
do to
wouldn't
Donald
do it
Trump?
online. Yeah, I wouldn't tell. Yeah, I wouldn't tell the world. But I'm just saying, you gotta
Not even what you want.
configure your plan on how you're gonna live. Like I told you a while ago, man.
Yeah.
The hustlers, they don't get touched, bro. If you're a real true hustler, you're gonna bounce back, man. And you don't need America to do nothing, man. You can take from America, man. You can buy America. America's for sale, man.
Oh, Keith.
Buy a whole bunch of empty lots, sit a whole bunch of parking lots on top of them empty lots, and sit back and collect your money. Free game.
The other guy
people trying to go buy a house, they trying to go buy this and buy that. Go buy an empty lot where it's close to where it ain't even close to nothing. Just buy the empty lot and just pave it. Put some lines in it. Put a meter on it. Eventually, somebody's going to build a house around it.
Yeah.
Or somebody's going to build a shopping mall next to it.
Look, the other black actor you were talking about, it was Richard Roundtree with Shaft.
Richard Roundtree. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Bro, they need us. Don't ever think that these white people don't need us. That's why they can't send us nowhere. Because this is our land. We were here before them. That's why they don't tell nobody about. They tell you about the Indians. They gave them they gave them money. But we was here before the Indians. Everything came from this melon, man. We just have to figure out and put our knowledge, put our minds to work on how we can accomplish taking money up out of this system that's already robbing us. That's the job. The project, the homework is figure out how we can get money up out of a system that's already ours.
Yeah.
We can't keep on thinking like these white people are in control because they not. They really not. I know a bunch of hustlers, bro, who done came up in the game. They had a job just to show I'm paying taxes, but they dope money was way bigger than anything that you would ever see. They can pull out $1 million from under the mattress, man. Yeah, it ain't about what these white people let us do. It's about what you gonna do. How you gonna maneuver through the tax bracket. How you gonna maneuver from getting caught up in a system that you gotta learn different tactics, man. We ain't no workers, man. I ain't no worker. I used to be a worker, but I ain't a worker.
Right. Because I had dishwasher.
Yeah, that's a worker.
Yeah,
but
like,
then, the dishwasher might be the dope boy.
That's what I was just gonna say. Like I had dishwashers. I'm looking at what they was driving. I was like, man, you know, I'm just here for the paper trail. I'm like, shit, me too. They was literally washing dishes to cover up what they was doing.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna make that money just so I can go invest, man.
Yeah.
And that's what this is all about, man. This game is about compounding interest. Look up stuff that says something about compounding interest. Look up things that's gonna bring you money while you sleep, man. That was the whole conversation when we was at Tava. This is sleep money.
Yep. That's it.
People gonna buy on your website when you not even saying nothing.
Right.
So you gotta produce a product or produce a conversation to where people are gonna want to pay for it regardless, man.
That's it.
Man, Mike ain't even online. Man, I'm gonna buy something from Mike. And then you don't even have to put your face on it. How about this? Put a white boy face on it since you like the white boy so much. Put their face on it.
Yeah. Because that's what Uncle Ben's.
You hear me?
Hell, Sweet Baby Ray's. I thought it was
How
black.
about this?
I thought it was black.
How about this? Christianity.
Yeah.
Christianity. That's the biggest one. Yeah. That's the biggest hustle you can find. A white man created Christianity, but how many people follow Christianity? The white people don't even follow Christianity. Who follows it?
Exactly. Us.
So find your hustle to where You can put a white face on it. You the black man who's controlling it. Own what they say when you own when you running a trust. You run a trust through ownership, but you don't show them. You control it, but you don't own it.
Right. You don't own
That's where
anything.
LLCs, trusts, S corps, all that stuff come into play. They're giving you the game, but you just got to put the puzzles together, man. You got to put the pieces to the puzzle together to where I've learned these type of things. I'm not just listening to what they say. I go doing the research. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they get an LLC to get an S corp. Then they put the S corp into a trust. Oh, they put the trust into another name or another entity. My name is nowhere on it
at all, because you can't
My
sue it. You
social
can't get nothing from
security
it.
is nowhere close to it.
Nope.
But the thing is, I run this motherfucker. So this is the homework for you. This is how we're going to learn how to become our own banks. They got IULs now. An IUL is an index universal shit. I forgot the last part. But hey, my battery going dead. But hey, man, y'all come back next week, man. My screen just went low. I know my battery dead. Man, y'all come back next week. We got some more game for you. We got some new information. Peace, y'all.
Really?
Appreciate y'all for tuning
Peace.
in.
Peace. Peace. Good one,
Peace.
fellas.
Good show.